And welcome back to the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online here on Spreaker across America and around the world. Welcome back to the show here on GJRB Online. And, got a lot of stuff here, and I hope you're enjoying the program on GJRB Online. Yeah, you know it. Got a lot of good stuff coming up this next half hour on the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. This is where it all happens. This is all live. This is radio at its best. On our last show before I kind of take some time off to deal with my heart situation. This is it. We're just going to be just that's all. I gotta take care of this. It's important. So I won't be here to do these programs. So got to get a angiogram this week, and last week was this stress test was interesting, and I mean they lay in this flat. You know, thing about I was kind of scared about was lying flat on these beds, because when you lie flat, and I have, you know, a little bit of a GERD, but I got through this one, and I'm not eating as much. They instructed me that I have to get up like real early in the morning and eat that day. So I got to get up like maybe like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, have breakfast, because at 9 o'clock I can't chow no more. So it's going to be an interesting day. I got to grant you that. It's going to be one of those days I'm going to, I just don't know. It's just going to be kind of nerving, to say the least. So I just wanted to feel better about doing this program. I'll keep my mind off of it. I'm not really talking too much about this, but I will be giving you details on how it came out when I get back on the air, when I return. I'll let you know how that went. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing another Gary Russen program when I return. So this will be a Gary Russen program here, and then we'll take that break, and then I will come back and do another Gary Russen program and talk about how it all came out with this whole angiogram stuff. And then when I do the year-end review, it'll probably be a highlight, no doubt about it. And it's going to be on my year-end show. I plan on doing it on the year-end show, because it's one of the it's going to be fun. I got to tell you that much. Because I haven't had any operations for quite some time in my life. Been luckily very healthy in that case. Never really had to deal with surgeries of any kind in quite a long time. And here it is, happening. And, wow. Who would have thought that I'd be going through this whole thing? Again, not really all that scared about it, nervous about it. But, when you trust in the Lord, it's really not that bad. It really isn't. And I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be over with pretty quick. I know before you know it, because I choose to sleep. Okay, I got to tell you that much. I do choose to sleep. Rather sleep than be awake during this thing. Okay, and because I just don't know. I just would rather be sleeping during this thing, and I plan on it. Not going to stay awake at all through this, because I don't know. I think about this little string or this little wire going through my body like that. I'm going to be like, oh boy. So I don't know. I don't think I really want to be awake during this procedure. I really don't. Don't think I really want to go through that. So I'm kind of deciding on sleeping through it. I really think that'd be a better idea than to deal with that. So that'd be the case. Think that it'll go faster. It'll be better for me in the long run, not to deal with it. So I'm okay with it. I'm not worried about it. It'll work itself out, and be better for it. And I think maybe I'll have some kind of extra emerging energy that I probably wouldn't know what to deal with, because I do get tired quite a bit. And I think that that had a lot to do with the with this blockage, or if that's what it is, and how the percentage of it is, and what's going to do for me. So I'm just seeing the situation and seizing it, and just dealing with it at all best cost. So, well, like I said before, why don't we just do, the biggest topic of Sports Page right now, of course, is the playoffs. Yeah. Cubs. Yeah. Who would have thought that the Cubs would actually be in it? Who would have thought that? Seriously, I would have never dreamed that the Cubs would in it. But here we are, folks. Here's what's going on with this now. In the American League, right now we have Toronto at 89-73 going against Cleveland 94-67, tied 0-0. And the Chicago Cubs, are going to be playing tomorrow night against, I believe it's the Dodgers. And that's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? Cubs against the Dodgers. And because, let's see here. The Cubs and Dodgers, NLCS, preview matchups, predictions, and series and recaps. We're going to do that here real quick now. As you know, Washington Nationals versus LA in the NLDS Game 5 trend. I don't know if that's... I'm going to go with... I want to talk about the Cubs. Because here's the matchup right here. The Cubs. If you're on the edge like I am, this is big. The Cubs. Game 1 starter will be John. And don't expect any Cub pitcher to be pitching deep unless they're throwing a shootout. Kyle Hendricks off-speed pitching could work effectively against the Dodgers lineup. The Cubs won't face Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw, though, until Sunday at the earliest. Cubs didn't face 16-game winner Kenta Maeda and Kershaw this season, and it wouldn't be surprising to see Kershaw pitch on short rest if the Dodgers face elimination. So the Cubs bullpen is responsible for 2 of their 3 losses to the Dodgers, but they match up extremely well for left-handers. Travis Wood, Mike Montgomery, and Aroldis Chapman, rookie left-hander. It looks like it's going to be an awesome game. I'm telling you, this is kind of be exciting. I don't know. With this whole heart condition I'm in, maybe it's best I don't see the game. I mean, really. I could just imagine. Internet personality goes in, has a heart attack over a baseball game, though. I'm just kind of being careful to get too excited over this whole Cubs thing, because I got to tell you, it's going to be a nail biter, to say the least. I mean, really, it's going to be crazy. Tomorrow night, now, I've been having I got a bone to pick with the cable people. Okay, now I have Sling, and I think for all you people who have, Roku, will know what I'm talking about here. Now, I can see these games. I'm supposed to be able to. But for some apparent reason, I have not been able to see the games. Not being able to see these games. For some apparent reason. Don't know why. And I don't know. I'm just kind of mad about that a little bit, because I really wanted to see the Cubs baseball games. I didn't see the last series. I didn't see the first bunch of playoff games. Because of this bit. At all. I couldn't even see the Cubs baseball game at all. None whatsoever. And this next bunch of games, I don't even know if we'll get to see those, because they're on FS1. I don't know what channel the game's on tomorrow night, but I think it is Fox Sports 1, which is Fox's sports channel. And I know it is not available on our cable system. I can tell you right now, it is not available on our cable system. Okay. And, so, I mean, yeah, unless you have the full capacity cable, okay, and unless you have the sports package, it's like having all the satellite service where you have the sports package. It's like having that. If you do not have it, forget it. You don't see the game. And right now, I'm following the game the old-fashioned way. Either, not exactly through internet, through my wife, of course, but also through radio. And I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to the games on the radio. Okay? The radio. That's how I'm set back in here. Okay? And of course, it doesn't matter to me, because I carry the games on my 9-foot closed circuit signal, but it's just a matter of not being fair, not being able to see the games. And I'm kind of bummed out about it, because I really would like to see at least 1 or 2 baseball games in the playoffs. At least. I'd be happy with one game. That's 2. Now, I'm headed into the hospital. Okay? And the hospital has cable. I don't know what sports channels I'll get to see. But maybe perhaps I can get to see 1 game of baseball with the Cubs. 1.